Well, a typical day for the children are waking up about 4:30 and walking about an hour, hour and a half to the bus, and then they bus down about 2 hours to the camp, 2-3 hours. And when they get here, the kids, we have kind of like a time where they just kind of, just thaw out from riding on the bus, and they run through the fields here and kind of look at everything. And then our camp director pulls them all together and tells them what we're going to do. Then we take the children into the different Bible stations where we do, and we explain what Bible station is what and share the Word of God with them. And sometimes we have some of the teenagers that was here years ago dress up like current Bible characters, and they tell the story like they're the character in the story. And then after we do that, we have games where the children go from station to station to station, frisbee, toss, and beanbag and all that. And then they eat. We get the chance to feed them, and we use teenagers and young adults from America to feed the kids. And then after mealtime, we take them in and have Vacation Bible School with them, and that's when they hear the gospel.
You could tell that us being there was something that, they had looked forward to. Their excitement level and their, overall just mood and, how they carry themselves was just full of excitement, full of fun. And it was at that moment that I knew that this was going to be an incredible week, because it's a blessed and anointed place. This was a place that was full of God and full of love.
One day we got to go to a village and go to their school, but it was one of the poor areas, and they'd never had a group come like that. And so the kids were super excited and kept saying, they came to see us because they're so far out there that nobody would take the time to go. And they're kind of that forgotten village. And so that was probably the most impactful day for me, was realizing that we, just in showing up to somebody's school, just rocked their world in one day that will leave an impression for a lifetime.
The thing that makes this year's missions trip just that much more special is the dedication of our Freedom Chapel. And I want to say thank you to all those who gave and sacrificed and made it possible. Because of your contribution, because of your faithfulness, we were able to raise the money needed to be able to build the chapel and dedicate this year on our missions trip. It's a beautiful building where kids will hear the gospel of Jesus Christ and make decisions that will change their lives for all of eternity. It's been in the making for years, but it's such a rewarding experience and rewarding feeling to be able to see the completion of a dream come true.
If you are thinking about going on a mission trip like that, this is the mission trip to be on, just because Pastor Randy is amazing and he takes such good care of us, and there's never a dull moment. Like, you will not regret being there, even if it's exhausting and we run lots of different adventures and late hours and all of that. It's so fun and so worth it.